Have you ever wanted to make plans with someone in English, but found yourself stuck at the very first step, not knowing how to suggest something without it sounding like a demand or a question that puts them on the spot? Today, we are walking you through the whole conversation, from first idea to confirmed plans.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Nest. I'm Mia, and I'm here with Max.
Hey everyone, I'm Max, and today we are covering something that sounds simple but has layers.
Making plans in English.
The full arc, the suggestion, the response, the negotiation, the confirmation.
Because a lot of learners know how to have a conversation when it gets going.
But the opening move, the moment you initiate the plan, that is where people freeze.
Initiate means to start something, to be the one who makes the first move.
And the first move in plan making is the suggestion, and English has a beautiful range of them.
Let me start with a story. My first few months in a new city.
Tell us.
I knew a few people from work. I wanted to suggest meeting up outside of work, getting to know them properly.
And?
I did not do it for 6 weeks because I could not figure out how to start that sentence.
6 weeks of knowing people and not seeing them outside work.
Because in my head, every option I thought of sounded either too formal, would you like to join me for dinner, or too casual and almost rude, hey, come to dinner.
Ha! The gap between what you want to say and what you know how to say.
That gap. And then a colleague just said to me, do you fancy getting lunch sometime?
And everything became clear.
Do you fancy? Those 3 words. Warm, casual, zero pressure.
Do you fancy means would you like, are you interested in?
And the sometime at the end, it removes any pressure of a specific date.
Sometime means at some unspecified point in the future, when it works for both of us.
It says, I want to spend time with you, but I am not demanding a specific day.
Now, the full range of suggestion phrases.
Do you fancy?
How about then the activity or time?
How about dinner on Friday?
How about we go to that new place on Saturday?
How about is flexible. You can use it for activities, times, and places.
We should. Then the plan.
We should grab coffee sometime.
We should check out that exhibition before it closes.
We should is confident but still open. It assumes agreement is likely without demanding it.
Assuming agreement is likely means you believe they will probably say yes.
Why don't we then the activity?
Why don't we try that new restaurant on Thursday?
Why don't we is an invitation that also contains a soft question. It is very natural.
It would be great to then the plan.
It would be great to catch up properly. Are you free this week?
That one separates the desire from the logistics.
Desire means what you want. Logistics means the practical details of when and where.
First you express the desire, then you ask about availability.
Availability means whether someone has free time.
Now, the most important phrase for the British English speaker in the room.
Tell us.
Shall we?
Ha! Shall we?
Shall we get lunch? Shall we go for a walk? Shall we sort something out for next week?
Shall we is gentle and inclusive. It puts both of you in the plan together from the first word.
Inclusive means involving everyone equally, not one person directing the other.
Now, accepting a suggestion, because the way you accept matters too.
That sounds great. The standard warm acceptance.
I would love that.
Count me in. I am definitely coming.
I am in. Shorter version, same meaning.
That works perfectly for me. Focused on logistics, practical and clear.
I cannot wait. Shows real anticipation. You are looking forward to it already.
Anticipation means excitement about something that has not happened yet.
Now, declining politely, because sometimes you cannot or do not want to go.
This is where a lot of learners feel most uncomfortable.
Because saying no in English feels rude, especially in a new culture.
But declining politely is completely normal, and the phrases make all the difference.
I would love to, but then the reason is the most important. Decline structure.
I would love to, but I already have something on that day.
Have something on means you already have a commitment or plan.
I would love to, but I am afraid I am not free this week.
I would love to. Those 4 words do an enormous amount of work.
Enormous means very large, more than you would expect.
They tell the person, I want to say yes. The barrier is not enthusiasm, it is availability.
That distinction means no rejection is felt, just a scheduling issue.
Could we maybe do it another time?
Keep the door open means leave the possibility available for the future.
Take a rain check. A very American phrase.
Rain check means I want to take you up on this offer, but not right now. Let us plan for another time.
I am going to have to pass this time. A softer way of saying no without giving a reason.
Pass means to decline without offering an explanation.
That is not something I can make.
Cannot make means cannot attend, not able to be there.
Now, the confirmation step. Because suggestions and acceptances still need to become real plans.
Real plans means specific time, specific place, specific details.
So, shall we say then the time?
Shall we say 7 o'clock?
I will meet you at then the place at then the time.
Does then the day and time work for you?
Does Saturday at 1 work for you? Checking that the specifics suit them.
Suit means be convenient and appropriate for.
And the classic confirmation. See you then.
See you then means I am confirmed and looking forward to it.
Sorted, very British, means everything is arranged and agreed.
Sorted is one of my favorite British words.
It covers a lot. Done. Agreed. No further discussion needed.
Right. Now let me tell you about a plan that almost did not happen because of a misunderstanding.
Tell us.
A few years ago, I suggested meeting a friend for dinner. I said, we should get dinner sometime.
Classic sometime opener.
He said, yeah, definitely.
Sounds like a plan.
Except no plan was made. We both said definitely. Neither of us named a day.
The polite spiral into nothing.
2 weeks later, hey, did we ever sort that dinner? No, did you?
You both agreed to a feeling, not a plan.
Agreed to a feeling, not a plan. That is exactly it.
The lesson, after the acceptance, always move to specifics.
One of you has to say, so shall we say Thursday?
That sentence is the bridge between intention and reality.
Bridge means the thing that connects two separate places.
Without it, you both want to meet, but you never actually do.
Now, the following up phrases. When you have made a plan and want to confirm closer to the time.
Just checking we are still on for, then the day?
Still on means the plan is still happening, not canceled or changed.
Are we still good for Saturday?
Good for means available and confirmed for.
I am really looking forward to it.
See on then the day is the simplest confirmation.
And if something comes up and you need to cancel,
I am so sorry. I am going to have to rearrange.
Rearrange means to move a plan to a different time, not cancel entirely.
Something has come up, the natural phrase for an unexpected obstacle.
Come up means an unexpected thing has happened that requires your attention.
Could we move it to them the new time?
Move it means to shift the plan to a different time.
These phrases let you cancel without damaging the relationship.
Because you are not abandoning the plan, you are rescheduling it.
Rescheduling means setting a new time for something that was already arranged.
I want to add something about the cultural side of making plans in English.
Tell us.
Because there is a real difference between how plans are made in different cultures.
And misunderstanding that can create confusion even when the language is correct.
In some cultures, when someone suggests meeting up, it is assumed you will follow through and sort the details immediately.
Follow through means to carry an intention all the way to completion.
In British and American culture, we should get coffee sometime can genuinely just mean I like you and would be open to spending time together.
Without any real intention of scheduling.
Which sounds awful when you say it directly.
It does, but it is true.
The way to tell the difference, does the person add a specific suggestion after the general one?
We should get dinner. Vague. We should get dinner. Are you free Thursday? Real.
The Thursday turns it from a feeling into a plan.
So when someone says we should do something sometime and you genuinely want to make it happen,
You are the one who adds the Thursday.
I would love to. How about next week? I'm free Tuesday or Thursday.
You move it from the intention zone into the logistic zone.
Intention zone and logistics zone. I like that.
Because they are genuinely different conversations.
And once you are in the logistics zone, the plan almost always happens.
Now, making plans at work, because this has a slightly different register.
Register means the level of formality and the specific vocabulary used in a context.
Would you be able to then the meeting or call at then the time?
Would you be able to join us on Tuesday at 2?
Does then the time work for you? Checking availability directly.
Does 3 o'clock on Wednesday work for you?
I was wondering if we could find a time to then the purpose.
I was wondering if we could find a time to go over the project together.
These are softer and more considerate than Are you free Tuesday?
Considerate means aware of and respectful of the other person's time.
At work, people are busy. The considerate framing shows you know that.
Now, suggesting plans to a group rather than one person.
Groups add a layer of complexity, more people to satisfy, more schedules to align.
Align means to bring into agreement or coordination.
Is everyone free on then the date? The direct opener.
What works for everyone? More open. Let's the group choose.
Could we find a time that works for everyone?
Let me know what works for you. Sent to multiple people at once.
And the follow-up looks like most people can do Friday. Shall we go with that?
Looks like most people can do.
Consensus means a general agreement reached by a group.
Now, one last thing about making plans that I think is worth saying.
Tell us.
The best thing about this conversation, suggestion, acceptance, logistics, is that it is the same in almost every social context.
Dinner with a friend, a work meeting, a family visit, a first date.
The same core phrases work across all of them.
The vocabulary is the same. The register adjusts slightly.
But do you fancy getting together sometime? And would you be able to join us on Tuesday? Are both built on the same foundation.
Foundation means the underlying structure that everything else is built on.
Once you have this foundation, every social and professional plan-making situation in English becomes manageable.
Manageable means possible to handle without being overwhelmed.
And that feeling, knowing you can start a plan, close a plan, and handle any response in between.
That is a real gain in confidence.
Real gain means something genuinely valuable that you now have.
Today's question, what kind of plans do you most often make in English?
Tell us in the comments. Work plans, social plans, family plans. We want to know.
If you are enjoying English Nest, please subscribe right now. New episode every single day.
Hit the like button, share with a friend learning English, and we will see you in the next episode.
See you next time, everyone.